in order to watch that and also create these videos, I'm going to try something a little different and record during the day. Also, it's a little stormy, so you may hear some storms. But, yeah, also one other difference here is that I'm going to be reading this out loud now. And I'm going to do my best British accent, but it's not, it's not the best. Might sound a little more like Shrek or something, I don't know, but we'll try. I am surprised you have asked me to come here again. You have arrested Phelps now, I presume? No, we haven't, because Mr. Phelps isn't guilty. I'm not doing the British accent at all. Pardon? Mr. Phelps didn't kill Ms. Aldwych. No, the real killer is... Zach Carrier. Boom, roasted. The real killer is you, Mr. Zach Carrier. Mon Dieu. I cannot believe what I am hearing. Oh, he's French. What am I? I'm doing a British accent for a French guy. You have already established that Phelps is the killer, no? Oh. I can't switch back and forth between the voices again. Oh, that's yesterday's news. You're the new kid on the block today, and it's going to stick. Are you out of your mind? The cravat of her lover, the dying massage, everything points to Phelps. Aye, everything points to Mr. Phelps, because that's how you set it up. Roasted. If Mr. Phelps were truly the culprit, surely he would have gone to greater lengths to hide the murder weapon. And there's evidence that proves unequivocally that the author of the dying message was not Ms. Aldwych. Both impossible. I don't know what both means. If you have this evidence, show it to me. I do not believe you. That's the Italian we got here. Yes. Oh, whoops, I goof up. Let's try again. Yeah, alright. This receipt is the proof. It is the receipt of the room service, no? Exactly. It was I who gave this paper to the woman in the first place. Touché. What can this possibly prove? Have a look for yourself. You may notice it's signed Bosco Phelps. Oui, and? Non. You've seen it now, haven't you? Phelps is spelt with an F, not a PH. And the signature was penned by Ms. Aldwych. It's hard to imagine she would have got the spelling of her own lover's name wrong. Mais oui. In normal circumstances, you were right, of course. But the sandwich was Ms. Aldwich's dying message that she has created while she was being murdered. In these circumstances, it is no surprise that she has made a petite erreur. She was in a panic. True, that would make perfect sense. But if Ms. Aldwych was in a panic, then something else she did doesn't make sense at all. And what is that? A certain piece of evidence should make everything clear. Lucy, do you know what piece of evidence I'm referring to? I think it's this one. Oh, darn. This is totally illogical. As I said, Madame Welch was in a panic and she made a mistake. Oh, that wasn't the right thing. Hang on. We'll go with the fried fish. If it's not that, it's the tie. Alright, we got it. It's this piece of fried fish with pickle juice on it. That means you were in sandwich originally, either just above or just below the pickles. I'm sure I don't need to point out that the first letter of fried or fish, what the first letter of fried or fish is, do I, Mr. Carrier? No. Anyone who knew the proper spelling of Phelps wouldn't have taken out the fish finger and stuck in a hand. No, they just have taken out the pickles, leaving Phelps. Oh, and look, no hands. Zoot. It means like shoot. The idea that someone could think to remove some fried fish and put their own hand into a sandwich while being strangled to death is a little too hard to believe. Now, the person who created this had plenty of time, but sadly didn't know the spelling of Phelps. Someone rather like you. No. Oui, perhaps it was not Mademoiselle Roach who left this dying message. But you have nothing to prove it with me. You killed her. Nothing. We have proof. You see, we have to ask ourselves why the culprit placed the victim's hand in the sandwich at all. Mon Dieu, you have just told me. To create the misspelled dang message, no? No. That's not it. There was another motive for making sure the victim's hand was in the sandwich. Lucy? Going to disguise a smell. I don't know if that's right. What we got? I wanted to mask the smell of your aftershave ever on Miss Aldwich's hand. Okay. Mr. Phelps' statement confirms you frequently wear very strong-smelling aftershave. Actually, I think. I don't know who's talking. While you were throttling her, I bet Miss Aldwich were grabbing at you, getting that scent all over her hand. So you needed something to disguise the smell. You put a hand in the sandwich so it would get covered in pickle juice. But you knew that the victim having a hand in a sandwich would raise too many questions. So you created a diversion in the form of the dying message. No. I was using French word. No, this is your fantasy. You have imagined everything. We have proof. If I'm not mistaken, Ms. Aldrich must have left a mark on you. A wound where she was grabbing at you when the aftershave rubbed off on her hand. You have no basis to say this. Can you see such a wound? Not at the moment, because you're hiding it. You're hiding it. We're gonna go with his neck. Oh, we got him. It's on your neck. That's the normal place where folk apply aftershave. There on their wrists. I noticed something about you the very first time I set eyes on you. That unusual way in which you wear your neckerchief. Granted, it's just a theory, but I'd be willing to bet you're wearing it like that to cover up a wound. No. This wound is... Uh-oh. So you admit it. There is a wound, then? We'll be able to compare the shape of the wound in Ms. Aldwich's fingers to ascertain the truth. Unless you'd rather spare yourself the embarrassment and admit to it now. No. It was all, she is to blame. She was. Just how much money did she think I had? Oh, you were paying her money, were you? Our job is done, Lucy. The case is closed. The lawyers can take over from here. Good luck to them. Alright. So there was some kind of money laundering. I don't remember if that was earlier on or not. We cracked it. Yes. Thanks for all the effort you put in, Lucy. Oh, it would not. It's a rather exciting place to work, wouldn't you agree? A bit too exciting. I was wondering, Lucy, if you'd like to stay on and be my assistant on a more permanent basis. What? You mean I passed your little test? There's one condition. You have to be willing to learn. I have a lot to teach you. Always happy to learn, me. Thanks very much, Prof. In that case, for the second time, welcome to London's new Scotland Yard Serious Crime Division Classified Investigation Agency headquarters. By heck, that's a bit of a mouthful. I couldn't agree more. It's a highly inefficient name. That's why I prefer to call it the Mystery Room. Yeah, that sounds dead good. That does. I work in the Mystery Room. I am raring to go now. Chuck all your crimes at me and I'll bat them down one by one. That's just the sort of attitude you need, Lucy. Keep that up and you'll do very well. Your sharp instincts remind me of my brother. I have high hopes for you. Oh, a brother, you say? Yes, I'll introduce you one day. Yes, that's right. I've assigned a young woman there. She's completely inexperienced, but we're getting a little peek into the secrets here. Something's going on here with this guy, of course. I'll continue to keep a close eye on things. Or it could be a woman, too. Something's fishy's going on here. Some inside deals. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I think this fits in with our new motto of trying to enjoy the games more and being more part of this. So we'll take these a little slower. Enjoy the cases. Hope you enjoyed it too. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave some likes